Welcome to this Background Images video. You can download the exercise workbook and additional files to follow along in your own copy of Tableau. Tableau can bring in background images and plot data over those images like a map. The basic steps involve importing the image and specifying a coordinate system by mapping both the x and y axes to measures in the dataset. Adding an image must be done in regards to a specific dataset. For this video, we'll work with the Hong Kong MTR system. Here we have a partially completed Excel file with the line and station data, as well as placeholder columns for X and Y. As a note, Tableau needs things formatted in certain ways to bring in background images successfully. The X and Y fields need to be measures, and there needs to be a scale assigned to each axis of the image. The specific steps we'll follow in this video are not necessarily requirements, but they make the process work smoothly. Before we do anything else, we'll record the dimensions of our image in the X and Y columns for our spreadsheet. Our image is 840 by 623, so we'll enter that and save the spreadsheet. Now in Tableau, we'll connect to that dataset and click on the sheet. Next, go to Map menu, Background Images, and click on our dataset. Now we need to add an image. We'll browse to the location, and Tableau automatically maps the axes to our fields, but we'll update the X field to the X. We'll specify the left and right as 0 to 840, and the bottom and top as 0 to 623. This essentially creates a scale along each axis of the image, which we can use to plot data later. We don't have to use the dimensions of the image. This could be any scale, but the dimensions are convenient. If the image is a map, use the appropriate range of latitude and longitude. On the Options tab, we'll click Always Show Entire Image. This keeps Tableau from adjusting the view, since we always want to see the whole MTR. To bring the image into the view, put the field map to the x-axis on columns and the field map to the y-axis on rows. Next, we need to know the x and y coordinates for each place we want to plot data. For us, that's the island line. Right-click on the first station and select Annotate Point. We can increase the size here and click OK. These are the coordinates that need to be entered into the dataset. To move to the next station, simply click and drag where the point annotation is pointing to. We'd repeat this for each point we want to be able to plot on our background image. In the interest of time, I'll copy all the relevant values that have already been recorded and paste them into the spreadsheet that we've connected to. Here we need to replace the dimensions that we already entered. We'll save this spreadsheet and go back to Tableau. We'll remove our annotation by right-clicking and selecting Remove. And now we need to refresh the dataset. This looks a little weird because we're currently plotting X and Y as sums. Let's break out the data by bringing Station to Detail. This will create a mark for each station. We can add line to color and edit the colors, matching the legend with purple and green. We can make the marks solid circles and add a black halo to make them really pop. We can right-click on the axes and uncheck Show Header to remove these axes from the view. We now have a nice clean background image with our points plotted. Thank you for watching this Background Images training video. We invite you to continue with the free training videos to learn more about using Tableau.